Hey, what's up, YouTube Nation? 10Dog92 signing back on for another 1/64 scale diecast review for 2020. NASCAR, that is. This time is on Tyler Reddick's number 8 Caterpillar Alsco. What the heck does that other sponsor say? I don't know. Alsco Chevrolet Chevy Camaro for RCR Racing, Richard Childress Racing. Anyway, let's go over this car. Last year, Daniel Hemrick was in this car. He didn't do jack shit, jack squat, whatever you want to call it. He is just, he should still be in the Truck Series. And he's gotten a lot of good opportunities, but the guy has not done much. He never gets a break, or he just crashes all the time. And I know he's not the only one doing that, but it's like, I kind of agree with Brad Keselowski a couple weeks back when he put out that whole thing with Quentin Hoff, and how he changed the complexion of the Texas race it was, which Austin Dillon ended up going on to win because the complexion of that race changed drastically, screwed up the whole pit thing, everything, because of that caution at the time, because Quentin Hoff wrecked. And I know Denny was a contender. Denny Hamlin, one of my guys, top guy in NASCAR that I like for the Cup Series, that is. And then I know Denny was up there, and I'm gonna say Keselowski was up there, maybe Harvick. I don't know. So, long story short, Austin Dillon probably he raced clean this time when he won and everything, but nobody was picking him to win because he wasn't a real shot to win that day. Don't mind the motorcycle going by in the background if you guys can hear that. So yeah, that was that. I forget what I was saying. Oh, anyway, Tyler Reddick. Speaking of Tyler Reddick, he finished second in this race, that Texas race. I got this car a couple months ago, and I got this car at the time. There was not many paint schemes 1/64 scale to choose from. I think I pre-ordered one other one of Tyler Reddick's. I'm hoping it gets made. It's like a camo version of the Alsco sponsorship. He ran it at Charlotte for the Memorial Day weekend race. I thought that was really cool. I don't know. This car, well, not this car, but this paint scheme has been run. This exact paint scheme has been at RCR for a while. They just changed the number to 8. I'm not a big fan of 8. I don't really care if Daniel Hemrick was in the car or Reddick. Now, Reddick is a great racer. I'll give him that. He's a hell of a lot better in the Cup Series than freaking Christopher Bell is. I mean, Christopher Bell's a great racer, but he hasn't done much in the Cup Series. Yeah, he's had a lot of decent runs this year, but I mean, everybody was raving about him going into this year, and then he hasn't really produced a lot of good finishes. He has a handful, but not enough to be going into next year be oh yeah, he's gonna be good. But he also doesn't have a ride currently, as I know, because the 95 car and team is shutting down at the end of the year. They were sold, so yeah, it is what it is. And they get affiliated with, the 95 is affiliated with Joe Gibbs Racing for their stuff. Anyway, let's go over this car. Going back, they just, like I said, they haven't really thought up of a different style of Caterpillar standard paint scheme to run. They just this paint scheme was on the 31 car, 8 car. So let's go over it. Pretty simple paint scheme, as you can see. Not a fan of it, really, because I've been looking at this paint scheme for a few years now, and so is everybody else. Anyway, let's go over this. On the front here, we have 8 Chevrolet badge, RCR logo, cat, Down the side here, we have a few sponsors, which is nice because nowadays there's not that many. We have Sunoco, Goodyear, NASCAR Cup Series, 3M, Sunoco Rookie of the Year, 8. We have Tyler Reddick's name really bunched up. You can't really read it, but that's what it says. On the side of the car here, we have Lucas Oil, Sherwin-Williams, I'm going to say. And I don't know what those other two are on the bottom of below that. Caterpillar, Red Cap, I believe it says. And Alsco Uniforms. On the top here, we have 8 Cat Financial. On the back here, we have Reddick, cat.com. On the back here, we have hashtag Let's Do the Work 8, Rookie Stripe, ZL1, Camaro, and whatever model the ZL1 is. I forget what it is because I can't really read it with that yellow. Other side is same as the left. And like I was saying before, I pre-ordered one of Tyler Reddick's 8 cars, alternate paint schemes for this year, hoping it gets made. If it doesn't, is what it is. But if you guys want to pick up this car, Plan B Sales has it, I believe. Lionel probably still has it. You can get it on eBay. I don't really recommend eBay these days because you have to pay for tax. I know in my state of New Jersey we have to pay for tax. I don't know if it's just for certain states or if it's for every state. So, yeah, I'd look into that before you purchase from eBay. Anyway, guys, this concludes the catching up to... If you're watching this video, it concludes the catching up of all my 164s I was trying on showing you guys. I have now showed you every single car that I've wanted to show you guys. I've now shown you cars that I got in the latter portion of 2019 and all of the ones that I got that I wanted to show you guys on here that I got so far up to this date, the 6th of August 2020. And moving forward, you will see every new car that comes in, so we don't get backed up. And I just reviewed about close to 15 cars or so. So yeah, it's been a couple of days. It took me about 3 days, but I thought it was going to take longer. But happy I finally got it done. Hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of Tyler Reddick's 2020 Caterpillar Chevy Camaro for RCR. And yeah, HenDog92 signing off. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, hit the little bell so every time I put a video up, you will get notified. Peace, guys. HenDog92 signing off. Have a good one.